impressive resume. Thank you. I'd like to take one of your trips. And our last speaker is Jerry Johnston, who Chris had mentioned earlier. He's with the DOI and really has been a leader in the open data efforts and with geospatial. So, Jerry.
Thanks, Janelle. Good morning, everybody. Joyce, that was really unfair. I don't know how to follow up on some of these things. I haven't worked at Google or Twitter or anywhere interesting like that either. But you know, my background, I've been doing geospatial work for a long time, both in the private sector and now in government for the last 8 or 10 years or so. And you know, as Janelle kind of alluded to, one of the things we've been doing in the geospatial community is in the government is making our data available for a long time. Geospatial One Stop, the old catalog of open data, predates data.gov by 10 or 15 years. When the data.gov idea, came up and a lot of us had to come together, I had the somewhat dubious honor at the time of being a part of the launch team for data.gov. I think we came out with, when data.gov turned on, I think it had 11 records in it, or 13 or something like that. And then the White House started pointing at the geospatial stuff. Geez, you guys have like 100,000 records in your catalog. Can we have that? And we kind of started down this path with, okay, how do we treat geospatial as a part of what we've been doing? How do we mainstream some of what the GIS professional community has been doing for a long time? We've made huge progress in that regard. Now data.gov is the collection of everything. We've published a ton of web services. We've got lots of downloadable data, and that includes both things that we do here at the department and among our partners at USDA and other natural resources agencies. But of course, there's a ton of other open data from the Census Bureau and NOAA and other places that I know many of you are familiar with and use every day. I'll say that in our community, what we're getting to now is the so what. I think we have a lot of really good capabilities for publishing data. I think we have tons and tons of data registered in our catalogs. We need people to use it. And I think we got good examples where across government we're maybe doing a better job of that. But what I want to see here today and in events like this is people telling us what we could do better. We've got, whatever, 100,000 data sets published. How much use are there? What do you really need? How is it that we should be provisioning those data sets? And kind of what's new. So those are things that I want to take back to the federal geospatial community, see how we can do a better job in meeting your needs. And then specifically for DOI, I want to echo what Chris had said earlier. This is a big deal for us. Kind of bringing people together to talk about public lands data, to talk about recreation data is a huge opportunity and something that we want to see stimulate creativity and just be a part of the discussion about how we move forward as a community. And I'd really like to thank Chris Goranson for putting this together, and Kat Curry, who's sitting next to him. She won't take any credit for it, but she's done a ton of work to make this happen as well. So thank you all. Welcome to DOI, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. So thanks.